Merry Christmas Eve morning for those who celebrate from Hirewell Real Estate. I'm actually very glad to be back with these weekly market reports. I think I had to miss the last week or two just due to my own travel schedule and the fact that, knock on wood, we've been very busy working searches that I just haven't had the time to get and film these, so my apologies for that. Let's begin where we do each week, and that is with jobless claims. If you saw yesterday's numbers, 800,000 initial jobless claims. Historically, a number that's far too high. However, the silver lining would be that analysts at Dow Jones predicted an 888,000 initial jobless claim number. So obviously it's an improvement over the estimate. Good to have that. Now let's talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room. If you have been watching these weekly market reports since about April, you will recall that I have always predicted, unfortunately, that a second stimulus package wouldn't happen until not only after the election, but after the inauguration. And unfortunately, I'm being proven right. Now, when we look at the stimulus bill that Congress sent over to the White House this week, I have to kind of chuckle, and this is not a partisan comment, but I have to kind of chuckle that a certain Speaker of the House, who will remain nameless, called a $1,200 incentive in a prior tax bill crumbs, but then put forward in a stimulus package with a $600 assistance that she called meaningful. So crumbs, meaningful. I can't figure out what Congress is doing. And certainly there was enough pork put into this stimulus package that anyone clear-minded would want that thing kicked back to Congress too. There's so much of that funding that had nothing to do with helping working-class Americans keep their homes, keep food on their table. So I, for one, would like to see a more efficient and focused stimulus bill to help those who really need it, not pet projects for congressmen around the country. Let's talk about this year as a whole, 2020, what we're seeing in the real estate market. Clearly, we've had asset classes struggle in real estate search. Retail has yet to return, maybe never will as we knew it before. Office, perhaps the same thing. We've been particularly busy with industrial and multifamily the last few weeks. And that really is representative of the market as a whole. I have this conversation about 20 times a week with candidates. When do I see the market turning back on? I'm going to be pretty optimistic and say around February or March, I think we're going to get back to some level of normalcy. But again, there will be asset class damage that probably will never return to the aforementioned retail and office to their former levels. Last thing I just want to leave everyone with, again, a Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, a Happy Holidays to those who don't. You see I have my Charlie Brown Christmas tree here, complete with the Linus blanket underneath. So I'm celebrating here in my office. And any of you, again, who are feeling any distress between positions or concerned about the viability of your current position, please contact Jim at Hirewell.com. I'm certainly happy to help. My staff is happy to help. And we also run a dedicated job finding program, executive candidate marketing, where we've been successful helping people find their next jobs and been particularly successful of late. We have a few good success stories I'd like to share with you if you're interested. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll probably have one more of these before the new year, but in case I don't, Happy New Year as well. And we're here to help you at Hirewell Real Estate if you are in a bind. Thank you all. Bye.